Hey guys, Nick from Frankly Organized and UpSourced, and I want to do this video for you on calendars. It's a more of an advanced calendar setting, as well as groups, rooms, etc. I just want to go over those things with you guys. So let's get into it here. So I have this calendar already set up behind me. This is the one that I've used in previous videos for you. So I'm going to go into this calendar right now, the settings for this calendar, and you can see, this duration, it's already been set up, but you have some other different things here. Okay, meaning rooms, equipment, service menu, groups. Now, actually, I have this group here. I'm going to delete this really quickly because I'll show you how to make that and how they work. Now, a service menu is if you have a different item that you're going to be working on. Obviously, rooms, if you have different rooms that your clients are going to be seen in, or equipment, X-ray equipment, or pressure washers, things that need to be scheduled in that space, they can be scheduled as well. But one that's been very interesting in this come to me is that people want to know more about is groups, and I'm going to explain to you how those work. And that's if you have multiple calendars, you can have people that book into a group, giving them that group, it can then funnel all the way down into each individual calendar. Let's set up the group. I'll show you how to put the calendar in the group, and then I'm going to show you a new thing that we've actually done, that we've actually added to it, and this to UpSourced, and that's how to troubleshoot problems in a calendar where there's conflicting information and you're not seeing it, and it's going to explain to you why. It's a really cool feature. So let's go and add a new group. Let's just call this staff members. The description is, you can leave it, it doesn't matter. Neo is the template for all of them, it doesn't matter. Let's call this frankly organized dash staff. Let's just call it that. We'll create this now. Now it's created this group. Now there's no calendar in this group, so remember, you're going to want to put a calendar into it. So if you're viewing the group, okay, whether it be a group of products, it may be a group of services, okay, you have multiple people that you could choose from in that, giving the client the ability to pick from multiple or several different options inside of that group. Let's now put the calendar into that group. So we'll go back to the calendar. This is the calendar that we created before. We'll go in and edit it. So you could have done it in multiple ways. And actually, if I go back to where I was, I close this, you could literally just clicking on this here. This is one way. I'll show you one, but I'll show you multiple ways. You can move it to a group right here, or when you edit it and you're into you could actually go in here and choose the group in the making of it. As you're making the calendar, you can then put it into the group then. Okay, so let's go with this now. So we're going to add it into staff members and click save. Now when a client, I'm going to say as soon as this does, when a client goes into view the group, you can see the group now is staff members, and you go into the group and you're going to share that group. Okay, let's go make it a scheduling one, so you could share this group for them to look at. You'll see this is the group, and it's Nick's calendar. There's only one in here. Now, if you had pictures with it when you had set that up, that group, it would show there. Let's click my calendar. It's the group, and then you select the calendar, and this is the ugly, crazy one that we made before, and it shows up in here and shows everything that we have. Now, you may be looking at this and saying, I have more dates available in Outlook and Google than I do showing up here. Why are they not showing up? What is the conflict that's causing this problem? Because when you have a lot of calendars and a lot of things moving parts, you, instead of chasing down 100 different things and checking to see if they work, let's just find an easier way, Nick, that you guys can check all those things at one time. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds great. Let's work on that. So let's go back and I'll show you how to do that now. So if you're actually back in the calendar, let's go to the calendar and click here and go to Troubleshoot Calendar. Okay, it'll open up your calendar just as you viewed it here. It's going to show it now when it loads. And it's going to show that calendar, okay? If you click on it, it's going to show that they're unavailable. Well, why are they unavailable? It's going to you want more information on that. As you start to do, you could troubleshoot why there's no availability, and it'll tell you there's no availability past this and that time. There's no availability past this. it's going to give you, why is there no Saturday? Why can I not book an appointment? So it's past date. We're on the 27th of November. Let's go to December to make it look. These are the availabilities. Why can I not choose Saturday? Saturday set is unavailable. Okay, why about Tuesday? Tuesday is not available. Why? Because it's too far out in the calendar. The other one, going back here, let's go back to November, why we couldn't do it. It's in the past. It's unavailable. That's why none of these times are available on that. Same here. There's no notice. This isn't giving you enough notice, and you can see on the pop-up, the notices slot is allowed. You need to have so much notice to book an appointment. So that's why those are unavailable. And you could go to the same thing when you said you go wherever you go in the future, too far. It's not available on Saturdays, not available on Sundays. It's going to give you your reason why, so you can then go back into the settings of the calendar and make that adjustment. So remember before when we were in this view, okay, we couldn't book the 9th. Oh, well, let's change that now. So if you're going to edit, you edit the calendar, and you start to see where availability is now. We're only giving a range of 10 days. Let's change that to 20 days now. Hit save. Okay, let that save go through, and then we're going to swap back and refresh this page, this troubleshooting page, which could actually hit the refresh button that sits right here as well. Kind of doing it the long way, but you could have hit the refresh button right here. Now, if you go to here now, you should see, oh, now we're 20 days out and someone can book these calendar dates, okay? Still going to have it for the 17th because it's further than 20 days, and still going to have it for Saturday because you don't work on, it's off closed for Saturday and Sunday. But it gives you the idea of where the problem is. I hope this really helps you guys, and this is something that can be really easy for you guys to implement when you're dealing with calendars. Again, creating rooms, okay, as we said before, going back into the different parts of rooms and service menu items, these are the same thing as creating a group. Okay, you're going to have the same thing. The only difference between rooms, equipment, and service area, when you edit the calendar, they have their own portion inside, okay, room and equipment here, and you select which one it is, okay? If you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out. I'm really happy to do videos for you guys on these things, and I really hope that they help, all right? Thanks so much. Have a great day.